on the last two projects that I did. I was just scrolling through their things, and they had some things that catch my ear. Yeah, it's basically something that catch my ear, but I kind of fuck with it. I know how their style of beats now and the style of music they make, so I will
Yeah.
fuck with them periodically. For me, doing music back in the day, I kind of like did a 180. Like, if you heard music that I did when I first started, I was
Yeah.
getting like uh similar, like, yo, you sound like them Wu-Tang niggas and
Yeah. Yeah.
things of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was kind of like on that kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But like I said, as I got older and started learning more,
Yeah.
things of that nature, I kind of incorporated them because knowledge itself is a very, very important thing for me. I mean, it
Oh
kind of
yeah.
changed my life. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's
it did change my life. So I incorporate that in everything I do because I'm real serious about it.
yeah.
So the music you hear now is definitely a lot more influenced on that side of things as far as knowledge and just laid back.
Yeah.
But I still got a few joints that I come back to, like my little Savage Monk with Fatal Darts.
Yeah.
You hear a little bit of the old me in that.
You could take a situation and learn from it, bro. That's like growth. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
hip hop's all about, evolution too. Like
Yes, sir.
if you still making the same music you was making as a teenager and you up in your late 30s and 40s, it could be a problem. Like
Yes,
we
sir.
gotta have some growth in that,
Yes,
man.
sir. Facts. Facts. Speaking facts, bro. So shit, if you met your 18-year-old self, what would you say?
Oh man, jump into the producing side of things a lot sooner. Definitely do that, and I would say focus a little bit more on the business side of the music because when I was younger, all I wanted to do was just rhyme, man. I wasn't even caring about making beats or the business side of music. Like
Yeah.
I just give me a beat, let me rhyme, let me kill it, and that was it. So I would say definitely I would tell my old self focus on the business side and probably jump into the production side of things.
Yeah. That's real talk. Man, that's me too. I wish I would have picked up on the business side a little bit faster. But the way that the game changing now, shit, it's kind of easy to pick up on the business side because it's like the
Man,
money is like you forced to make the money now. You know what I mean? Like, so
right. And like,
they pay us so in so many ways now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was telling ACZ, shit, an actual stream is equivalent to selling an actual hard copy album. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
And the thing is, like today, it's easy to be independent. Like back in the day, you
Yeah,
couldn't really be. You had to be on like some type of record label. I
yeah,
mean, that's what our focus was trying to get on majors and things of that nature. I was on a couple of local independent record companies.
yeah,
My boy Function, his mom, she had a independent record label, and she was real influential as far as us getting out there, able to do tours, able to do shows and things of that nature.
yeah.
So, but yeah, man, nowadays you do the music on a computer, upload it, and you good to go if you can
Shit.
get a good following. That's another thing. Like to me, like I'm late in the game with the social media, man. Like I should have been had things up on social media, but my type of individual I am, man, I kind of stayed away from all that shit. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
So, but everybody that's around me, like, yo, man, you gotta put your music up on this, you gotta put your music up on that. So that's another thing I kind of regret too, is taking so long to actually jump into the social media part of promoting the music.
yeah. Everything come with perfect timing though. Everything
Right.
come with perfect timing. Shit. I mean, you
So,
do feel like, damn, if I would have had a little bit more time with this shit, then I would be in a further, you know what I'm saying? I would have more followers. But sometimes that shit is infectious, you know what I'm saying? Like you can have a whole bunch of following, but no support. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's the thing, and it's crazy like that. It's crazy like that because even now, like certain music that I do, like people that I came up with, man, I got people like you that I just met recently. My man ACZ, they support me more than cats that I grew up with from the dirt box. I mean, from like what I'm saying, from the cradle. Like, god damn, man, we knew each other for 20 years. I just met this kid a year, 2 years ago, and they supported me more than you. So it's funny like that, man.
bruh, I know what you mean. That's what I'm saying. Like I go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know what I mean? Like niggas ain't gonna really fuck with you until everybody else fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
then
That's true.
at that point, then that it's a guilty conscience, and that's why they fucking
Right.
with you. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's what
Unless
I'm
you
saying.
get put on like majorly and start
Yeah,
making moves for yourself.
yeah,
Then, oh, no, I know
yeah.
him. I went to school with that nigga and so forth.
Exactly. That shit,
Mm-hmm.
matter of fact, is fuel to my fire, bro. That's what keep me pushing. Like, I don't really give a fuck about a nigga that ain't trying to support me. You know what I'm saying? That shit used
Yeah,
to make me mad, but I
yeah,
support myself so much now that I'm like, shit, the energy I
yeah.
give off is gonna come back to me. So I know I ain't really
Right,
gotta
definitely.
worry about, you know what I mean? Positive thoughts bring positive nature. You know what I'm
No, oh
saying?
yeah,
Like,
definitely. I follow that model. You know what I'm saying? What you put out there comes back to you,
yes,
definitely.
sir. Yes,
Definitely.
sir. So I really don't
Mm-hmm.
even be tripping on that shit no more. But like I said,
Nah,
it,
me
it
neither.
used to, it
Not too
used to
much.
fuck me up though, cause you be like, damn, homie say he fuck with me, homie call me fam and shit. But damn, I could see him peep my story and never share none of my
Never
shit.
put a like, share, nothing.
Nothing. Nigga, just peep
For
your
real.
shit. Peep your shit is just to see where you at. Let me see. Oh, okay.
Exactly. Let me see if this nigga do it. Like, and
Yeah,
probably don't even listen to the whole thing all the way through.
man.
So,
Facts. Facts.
yeah, I feel you on that, man. I kind of had to get over that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Myself, like, fuck it. You know,
Yeah.
you've been doing this for this while, just keep doing it. And it's like, I don't mean to veer off point or nothing, but like for a minute, for me, I kind of like gave up on the music shit. You know what I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been doing this shit for so long and
Yeah.
nothing really popped like I wanted to. I got to a point where, man, I'm like, fuck this music shit. You know what I mean? So it's just recently in the last, I say, six to when I came back out to Colorado about four or
Yeah.
5 years, I jumped into the not came back out to, but when I came to Colorado, I got back into the music shit because before then I kind of took a hiatus on the music for me.
Shit, bro. I feel you. I know exactly what you're saying, bro. I done been there a few times. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, this is serious, bro. This shit is real, man. This is
but it's
real.
like it's destined for you. Then it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So like,
Right. Like
you know
that's
what I'm
just in my DNA. Like
saying?
I hear a
Yeah.
beat and I'm just automatically freestyling in my head.
Facts.
So it's like, man, I was
Facts.
listening to this ACZ new shit. Now like he played me some old joints y'all did that the old mixtape y'all did.
Oh yeah, slicker than a perm.
Oh man, bro, y'all was on it, yo. Y'all
Yeah,
was on it, yo. Y'all was on
that was
that gave me a lot of motivation to get back and do some things, man. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go home and listen to some beats now and get
yeah,
busy.
yeah. Hey, bro, I think I was man when we recorded that. I wasn't even old enough to go buy my own bottle at the liquor store. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
So it's
Yeah, I
growth.
definitely felt the teenage vibe on it, but y'all was on it. Like that's the type of energy I was on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Get it. Niggas was in the streets trying to get it. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
but that was like one of the first CDs probably that I said we did a whole mixtape, a whole project, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
focused on it, got a cover to it, you know what I'm saying, actual theme.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just
Right.
going to the studio and just like dropping hits, we like actually storytelling. Like it was a
Right, more
story behind it.
concept type pieces.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
It
We
was
was doing
fire, bro.
hey, I appreciate that,
it
bro. I
was
appreciate that.
definitely fire. Like the
I
music to
appreciate
this
that.
day, you can still bump some of that. Like,
Yeah,
that shit,
yeah.
it
Hey,
gets you
CZ
lit.
want to bring that shit back. He said, man, we need to bring that shit back.
Yo, for real though, because
Hell
I was
yeah.
like, well, okay, this is what I'm talking about. You know what I
Hell
mean?
yeah. We did a lot of shows too around that time. We was
Okay.
performing like a motherfucker. That was what I was gonna get to. Shit. I heard you say you went on tour and shit like that. Like, where did you go on tour at? And what
It
was
was
one of your
mainly
craziest shows?
okay. It was mainly like East Coast. From like, well, I say the farthest out we went down south was North Kakalaki. That was one of the craziest shows we did out there.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Niggas started shooting up, shooting up the building and shit
Yeah.
afterwards. Like they was
Yeah.
getting it in out there, right? Like that. Um, yeah, I did shows in New York. We did shows in Boston, all through
Yeah.
Connecticut, the whole Connecticut, New Jersey, Philly. It was mainly like from North Carolina to Boston that we was doing shows. But one of my craziest shows I probably would have to say was besides home, because home they be wilding. back home.
Oh yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah.
that North Carolina show? Cause that surprised me. I ain't think them cats get it in, but they wild out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know some cats from North Carolina too. Yeah, yeah, they like to party.
Oh
They
man,
lit. They lit
yeah,
out there. You know what I'm saying?
they is, man. Yeah, they is, man. Cats is riding around in trucks with the shotguns, and like,
Yeah, yeah, they lit out
yo,
there. When it
all day.
come time to be like shit, hey, support my move. Like niggas want to support you when you got a discount code. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
You know what I'm
That's kind
saying?
of like the track I did, Nobody. I don't know if you got got a
Yeah,
chance to check it out, but that track is definitely pertaining to what you're talking about right now.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
nobody don't give a fuck about you, man. Know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Really, you know what I mean? Not ones that you expect. You know, your family, your close friends, things
That's
of
what I'm
that nature.
saying.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? It'd
exactly
be
what I'm saying.
other cats that be like really trying to support.
Hell yeah, shit. Is it anything you want to say like to inspire the people coming up? You got any motivational words or anything like that?
I say keep it moving, man. Do what's in your heart. Like, you know what I mean? If you a hip hopper, don't don't compromise yourself because of today's music. Like
Yes, sir.
a lot of today is a lot of trap music, drill music, things of that nature. I don't really jump into that because that's not me in my heart. Now, I'm boom bap. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
always been boom bap. I mix it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Because you gotta like we was talking, you gotta make progression and you say and change up here, but I
yeah,
kind of keep it to my roots, and the boom bap is my roots. So I would say
yeah,
just keep it to who you are. You know what I'm saying, and keep doing it, man. No matter what.
hell yeah,
I'm getting up in age. You know, I'm 40 plus, so it's like niggas say, man, you can't be a 40-year-old rapper and shit like that. So that's why I did kind of jump into the producer side too, because like, man, I
yeah,
can't really do 50 years old doing this and that. But if you listen to other genres of music, motherfuckers is 60, 70 years still touring and shit. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
hell
So
yeah, hell
we
yeah,
the only type of genre that kind of like look down on our elders. So I
yeah,
would say if you've been doing this music for a while, you getting up there and it's still in your heart, just keep doing it, man. Keep
hell
doing it.
yeah,
Do whatever makes you happy, man. And music
yeah,
is therapy for me. You know what I'm saying? That's my salvation. As I got older, I started listening to jazz, man.
yeah,
And I could just listen to the instruments play, and that shit take
yeah,
me to, yo,
yeah,
these cats back in the day was on it. Like I
yeah,
really, and also jumping into to the producer side, you get a chance to appreciate music a lot more.
yeah,
You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah, yeah. Jazz, they don't even really be having no words. You know what I mean?
Nah, it's just all instruments. It's all instruments, man.
That's enough for
Oh,
me.
well, for real, for real, for real.
Shit, I like that reggae shit too.
Oh yeah,
It,
yeah. I
it
jumped, grew up off on that back in the day.
yeah, hell yeah, yeah. My little brother, his pops from Haiti and shit. So
Okay,
we grew
okay.
up on that shit.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. As far as that Cali joint, like when I was in high school, I was in a group, and one of the members was from Inglewood, so he used to describe a lot of things in Cali too that was
Yeah,
going out there. So that was an influence. He was an influence. He didn't even know he was an influence on us just
yeah,
because he was so different, being from the West Coast now on the East.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I got a lot of different inspiration fucking with him. Big up to my nigga Courtney. You know what I mean?
yeah, hell yeah. It's crazy too that you say that, man, because you never know who you inspiring. You know what I'm saying
Man,
on
you
your
never
journey.
know. You
You know what I'm
never know.
saying?
You never know.
Hell
Definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
Hell yeah. My partner Leo out there from Cali and shit. Man, bro, he had a big influence on my music after Slicker Than a Perm. Cause matter of fact, he used to live next
Hmm.
door to me when we was recording that shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's who took me on tour 2 years ago. You
All
see
right.
what I'm
All right.
saying? So like that's why I say, man, like you never know who you inspire and pay homage to the ones that do inspire you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. No doubt.
Hell
No
yeah. But
doubt.
shit, like I said, bro, man, I appreciate you for rocking with us, man, on Underground Clout, man. Shit. You want to give a shout out to anybody, you know what I'm saying? Drop them Instagram handles and YouTube, SoundCloud so
Okay.
niggas can tap in with you.
Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to ACZ. You know what I'm saying for linking us and shit. and he's a solid individual. So I want to give a shout out to him. I want to